So I have my salad bowl here with garlic and lemon juice. Just giving that a stir. A whisk is an essential for salad making. It helps you emulsify your dressings really well. Just a medium whisk like this works wonders for all kinds of purposes. You don't need a big balloon whisk or anything, just this will do. It's very handy. And so let's add our other ingredients now. We've got our anchovy paste. I'm going to put that in there and help it mix in and dissolve. Okay, I can see it dissolving nicely into the dressing. We're going to add a little bit of Worcestershire sauce. That's another secret ingredient that gives a salty umami flavor to this dish. Mix that in there. And then we're going to add our egg yolk, which is our emulsifier. If you don't want to use an egg yolk, which adds richness and texture to this salad, if you are uncomfortable using raw egg, then use pasteurized egg beaters, 2 tablespoons per egg yolk that the recipe calls for. That's excellent. All right, so our dressing is coming together. And now, because it's vinaigrette, we want to add some oil. So ordinarily you find that you use olive oil in salad dressings because you want that beautiful olive flavor. But in this case, we don't want it to be so prominent. So we're going to add a mixture of largely canola oil, a plain unflavored vegetable oil, with a little bit of olive oil just to enhance it. So now I'm going to need both my hands, one hand to whisk and one hand to add the olive oil, stream the olive oil in. So I'm making a little nest for my salad bowl. I've dampened a dishcloth, and that leaves me with 2 hands free without worrying about my bowl slipping and sliding all over the place. All right, so now I'm gonna go ahead and add my oil in a slow, steady stream and whisk to emulsify. Be patient with this. It might feel like it's taking a little while, but you want all the fats to be suspended in the liquid. You want to create an emulsion, and you have to watch it carefully to make sure that you're not adding too much oil all at once. If you think that your emulsion is a little too oily on the surface, you'll see little spots of oil, just wait, hold off on adding oil to it, and whisk the ingredients around a little bit until the oil is incorporated into the salad dressing. So this dressing is going to have salty, tart, unctuous flavors. And then we're going to add a bit of black pepper and Parmesan right at the end for a bit more sharpness and texture. Okay, it's coming together nicely. I love anchovies, don't you? When I make a salad for my daughter, I actually put the anchovies in just cut in half because she likes the flavor so much. But the paste will certainly give you a more uniform dressing. All right, I see that my garlic is mixing in. You can't see it, you won't be able to taste it harshly, you'll just taste its goodness and smell its aroma. So a few drops at a time of oil, patiently added, and you can see that my bowl is going nowhere. Meanwhile, my chicken is cooling down and my croutons are cooling down. So everything's coming together. When I need it, it'll be ready. And just the right temperature for me to toss my salad and bring it to the table, and everybody's hungry and ready to eat. So whisking from side to side gives me more control and creates an emulsion faster than going around and around. It's the same with whipping cream. And there, my emulsion's coming together, and that's the end of my vegetable oil. So now I want to add my olive oil, just a few teaspoons of it. So add that in a slow, steady stream as well. Oh, it looks just beautiful. It looks thick and creamy. It's all come together. And I'll show you what it looks like in just a moment. Go. So in this dish, you've got your carbs from the crouton, you've got your protein from the chicken, you've got your greens, and you've got lots and lots of flavor. So it's great for dinner. It's very balanced. And there is my emulsified salad dressing. Let me show you. Let's see, I'll bring the camera to this so you can get a better look. There you go. I hope you could see that. And now I'm going to add a little bit of black pepper like I promised. And then also some of that lovely grated Parmesan cheese. Go ahead and put that in. And give that a quick whisk. Now, if I want to taste this, I can just put a little bit on one leaf and give it a taste. That way I know if I need to add some salt. It's nice and tangy, but I do think I want a bit more salt in there. I can taste the anchovies though, and I can taste the Parmesan. That's delicious. All right, so now that that's in, we'll let the dressing rest for a little bit, and I will cut my chicken. So what I'm going to do with my chicken is to put it, I'm going to put this other one aside for my Cobb salad. And I'm going to cut my chicken in half, right down the middle, like that. See? You can see how well cooked it is, but it's moist and beautiful. And then I'm going to cut 1/2 inch bite-sized portions to put in the salad. And as you can see, because we let it rest a little bit and cool down, it's easy to handle, and the juices aren't running out all over the cutting board. Remember that the chicken has some salt in it as well. All right, so now let's put together our salad. I've got my dressing in the bottom. I'm going to add my measured greens on the top. Oops, lost one there. And then I'll put my chicken all around. That looks and smells delicious, like that. And then the last thing I want to do is add my croutons. Let me see if they've cooled down. Yes, they have. So bite into one. You hear the crunch. The inside is chewy. Delicious. we go. And now I'm going to toss it. You want to get that lovely dressing on everything. Always use a large bowl to toss your salads in, because you don't want to have to be working around the amount of salad that you have. You want to have enough space to toss it well. And you see that beautiful emulsion looks creamy, and it's getting around our greens. And that's beautiful. Remember to add the croutons just before serving. And then you could sprinkle the Parmesan over just before serving, or you could pass the bowl around and let your guests serve themselves. I'm going to add just a little bit for presentation. And then I'll let my guests pass some more around. There you have it, classic Caesar salad with chewy fresh croutons and juicy chicken breast. Thank you for cooking with me. I'll be back and we're going to make a Cobb salad.